So he's coming to me pretty much because I'm the one that was there from start to begin, and now the landlord has the daughter like, oh, please come. Now the landlord is up again and like grabbing the daughter and like, hey, come with me. You don't need to see this, whatever. And I just hear the little girl in the background crying. That's what I remember hearing in the background, just nonstop. I want you to keep that in mind the whole entire time. She's just like, she's crying. She's going through it, obviously for obvious reasons, but she's going through it. And now he's like, what happened? What's going on? What do you know about it? Is she on any type of drugs? Does she drink? Does she smoke? Whatever. He's asking all those type of questions. Apparently, he found some type of mushrooms packets in there, and he was asking about that. I don't know her life. Like, I don't pay attention because we like on two different sides. I have my own little world where I'm at in the house, and over there is over there. So I just knew the basics. So they got her IDs, like, oh, she was 39, or in, I was like, damn, she's only 39. Like, what? A life so young, just gone. Boom. So they kept pumping. And eventually they was just said, like, call it. He said the time. He slowly walked past me. He went over to the little girl. He was like, I'm sorry, what is your name? She told him. He kneed down and was like, I'm sorry to tell you, but your mom has passed away. And like I said, she was crying that whole time. But the pain in her cries from that moment on was something I will never forget. That little girl probably adored her mom. Even if she wasn't perfect, us parents, we try to be, but we never are. But in our kids' eyes, man, we're like Superwoman and Superman. So she was just crying, man. I was like thinking, like everything is about to be different for her. Then I was thinking back to when I lost my stepmom. I was thinking back to when I lost my grandma. And I was like, man, I understand that hurt, but man, to have to go through something like that so young, seems like it's just magnified. And I feel for her, man, I do. So I was initially woken up at like 1:30, right? 1:30-ish in the morning. My phone records say I ended up calling 911 at like 2:12, I believe. By the time the police left, the detectives left, homicide left, it was like 6-something in the morning. My alarm to get up for work was at 6:45 a.m. At like 4:45, I'm texting everybody from work like, hey, I ain't coming into work today. Like, what? Work? Fuck out of here. I'm not going into work for, like, nah, I'm good. Not today. I wake up to like calls and text messages from my new general manager. He has so far I'm kind of iffy about dude, but really what really pushed me over the line today with him was he called and he woke me up out of my sleep. That's one. Nobody want to be woken up out of their sleep. But all right, cool. You called me and he's like, hey, his exact words were, hey, I'm sorry about your loss, but we still need somebody to come into work. So how are we going to solve this? I had to like speak to him in my head before speaking to him in real life. Because the one I was saying to my head was like, you bitch. All right, I'm not gonna say that. But I was like, are you fucking stupid? Like, am I missing something that you are missing? Did I explain in vivid detail what just happened to me in this space? And you talking to me about coming to manage a fucking store? Or you? Which made me really realize that life is really, really fucking short. And I went to work, and as soon as I got there, they were saying, oh, we got somebody to cover the store. So I turned my ass right back around. No argument. Adios, amigos. And I got home. I was like, man, life is so short. Like, that lady gone. Whatever she was probably worried about a week ago don't even matter. And that relates to us as well. Life is short. You never know when your time can come. So stop sitting around mad at people, upset with the world, just carrying these negative burdens about stuff that don't really matter. Go live your life. Be happy. Because you never know. And then when life do happen, you be like, man, I don't know why I was so this and that my whole life. And yeah, you let the devil trick you out your position. Condolences to that lady, man. I feel like, man, that just really, really, really hit me when I pulled up. I'm like, man, that just happened. That just happened. A lot of the times, I admit, I don't really initially like process certain things. It take me just going somewhere, clearing my mind, and coming back to a situation to really process that situation. Because things don't sometimes hit me right away. They don't. And just to think, I was about to like really try to go to work. And that also ties into my point. Life is short. I'm not about to keep working for somebody else. Something gotta give. I'm about to like really just, I know people are not supposed to, talk about their intentions and stuff like that, but I'm about to lock in. I'm sitting around here. I feel like I'm kind of playing games and procrastinating and putting shit off and doing this and doing that and being out and about and shit like that. Nah, I'm about to really lock in. And it's 11:11 right now. Ooh, and I called it. Make a wish. My wish, I'm speaking right now, is to grow this YouTube channel to 1 million subscribers. Hopefully with y'all help, that sounds kind of crazy to say that after that story, so I'm not gonna say that. But it is a wish, and I only said that because it was 11/11. Man, condolences to that whole situation, the whole family, that daughter. Man, bro. And then I was thinking about me and my son. I love him to death, and to like possibly one day, like something like that happening, and he have to like deal with that and carry that burden. Man, I felt for all parties involved. Anybody out there that's going through something and they feel like they alone, or you gotta pop this, or you gotta drink that, or you gotta smoke this just to get by. And don't get me wrong, like I do, you know, but it's a difference when you have to keep maintaining on your journey, or you using whatever that substance is to help you get by, I would say. I don't know. I'm not saying that she was, but I am just saying, like, listen, man, if anybody going through something, you know somebody's going through something, you're not alone. There's people that love you. Life is not that bad. You're just a little impatient. You just want what you want when you want it, and since life ain't going the way that you want when you want it to, now you just have this negative mindset. And that's cool, because we all do sometimes, but you gotta know when to get yourself out of that. You gotta know when it's time to stand on business. You gotta know when it's time to just cut off some things that are no longer for you, or that are hurting you, or people that aren't really good for you. And that applies to all people, all things, not just this in particular situation. Life is short. It is super short, man. I am 32. Going into August of 2024. I'm like, man, it seemed like you about to fly through this year, then my birthday gonna be right around the corner, low key. I'm kind of like speeding that up. I'm not, nah. But when you think about it, when you start getting older, you start to think like that, low key. Like, damn, my birthday, like, I'm about to be 33. Like, damn. But, yeah, man, I'm like, I need to really just lock in on the things I want to do and make them happen. And the crazy part too is, man, I know I'm damn near so close to making a lot of things that I want to really take full blossom and just flourish in. Some of those things, I feel like I'm so close. I just feel like God wants me to just do a little bit more living first. A little bit more living and learning before he go ahead and bless me with everything. But I feel like it's close. I feel like it's close. And I think I don't know, man. I think like right now I'm up to something. Like, man, I know when he bless me, when he say go, like when he like, all right, cool, you can take off now, boy, I'm gonna take off. And I think that's what you want. You know, sometimes they say God will like pull you back so he can let you take off. And when you take off, you start taking off, man. You start getting those blessings. But anyway, Listen, man, life is short. Enjoy your day. Try to smile. Try to make somebody else smile. You never know who needs it. You may need it more than them. But hey, life is short. Be happy. Love who loves you. Think as a cup half full type of person instead of a cup half empty. Take a moment to appreciate all the blessings. If you made it home today, that's a blessing. You got a comfortable place to lay your head, that's a blessing. You got a car that you can drive and go anywhere, that's a blessing. Do you have privacy in your home? That's a blessing. Do you have hot water? That's a blessing. You got electricity? That's a blessing. You got friends that call your phone just to check up on you and talk to you and talk shit? That's a blessing. You got family that love you? That's a blessing. You can walk, you can taste, you can see, you can hear. That's a blessing. If anybody take any one of those things away from you, your life will change like that. Imagine waking up one day and you can't see. See how we just take stuff like that for granted? Wake up, just see one day you just wake up and you can't hear nothing ever again. Life is short, man. Live life, be happy. Fix your face. Fix your face. Stop like everywhere you go, bro. Like, you know, it's okay to smile, bro. My guy, make a joke, make somebody laugh, something. Life is short and it's beautiful too. Don't forget that. The only thing is, life is what you make it. I used to hear all of those little sayings before. Life is what you make it. Live, love, life. You would just think that it was just pictures that people would hang on their wall, you know, live, love, life, and or stuff that like old people just said. But no, the simplest things hold the most truth. Live your life. Be happy. Really simple. Life is short. I love all of you guys. Thank you for returning back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been like about 2 weeks or so, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm a Gemini. I don't feel motivated, but I'm trying to be more consistent. Hopefully this video gains more likes, views, and that'll kind of motivate me to make more. But I felt like I said, man, I had to speak on the situation. Me being here alone, I don't really have a lot of people to just voice my opinion to. So I think that's why I really created this YouTube channel, just to have somebody to really talk to when I really want to get my shit off. Don't get me wrong, I got family and friends that I can probably call, but sometimes I just like to hear my thoughts out loud without necessarily hearing a response. Peace and love.